Like any other job, having the right equipment can make all the difference. Let's take a few minutes to talk about some of the features that you should look for on your vacuum pump, and also some of the accessories that can improve the efficiency of the evacuation process. To reach the deepest vacuum in the shortest amount of time, use a two-stage rotary vane oil-sealed pump in place of a single-stage pump. One feature that you'll find useful is a large diameter oil fill port. It makes adding oil easy and minimizes the risk of making a mess. It's important to be able to gauge how full the pump is when adding oil, so make sure your pump has an easy-to-read sight glass. Another seemingly simple feature is the oil drain plug. Again, look for a large opening. This will allow for quick oil drainage, which means you get your jobs done faster. Some pumps also come equipped with a vacuum gauge indicator, which will give you a coarse view of the vacuum being pulled. This one has a green zone, which corresponds to about 100,000 microns. If your pump can't pull into the green zone, then it's likely that you still have a leak. Once you do pull into the green zone, you can begin relying on the more precise measurements of an electronic vacuum gauge. We'll talk more about this in a few minutes. Another feature to look for is an isolation valve, which allows you to shut off, drain oil, and refill the pump without losing a great deal of vacuum, saving a lot of time when an oil change becomes necessary in the middle of a job. Every pump has to exhaust. If it's not exhausting something, it's not working. Don't be alarmed if you see a fine oil mist. There may be instances when the exhaust can be an annoyance, such as when you're working in an indoor location like a machinery room, hospital, computer room, or restaurant. In those cases, you'll want to vent the exhaust outside. To do this, make sure your vacuum pump is equipped with an exhaust fitting sized for a standard garden hose attachment. Simply connect the garden hose to the exhaust fitting and discharge the exhaust outside of the room.